What's the deal, y'all? Too Raw for the Streets Confessions here, your boy Big Star. One of the biggest things that, us DVD guys, I'm sure this is a frustration that we all shared, but I, along the way, figured out how to turn it from a frustration to something, productive. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of how I always thought. You know what I'm saying? Especially kind of at the root of who I am, being a person that's kind of non-confrontational, always trying to think and figure out ways how we can kind of spin this thing around to my favor. So, bootleggers, you know what I'm saying? That's what this is all about, turning bootleggers into businessmen. I don't know how many times, bro, during my journeys, I'm down on, 52nd and Market, you know what I'm saying, all throughout the city, downtown, I bump into a fan or a supporter that's like, yo, Big Star, what you got new? You got some new heat on you? And I'm like, oh man, yeah, I got this new joint right here, you know what I'm saying? And they look at the cover like, no, I already got that joint. And I'm like, all right, yeah, where you get it from? You know what I'm saying? This spot, that spot? They're like, no, I bought it off, some bull who was selling the bootlegs in the back of the bar, you know what I'm saying? Da-da-da. I mean, that was, somebody needs to do a documentary about the whole bootleg scene because, the bootleg DVDs, bootleg CDs, that's always been synonymous with the culture. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't get around it. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. You know what I'm saying? So one time in particular, I bumped into a guy, downtown Center City, Philly, somewhere down in the gallery. And it was actually a DVD guy. I think it's kind of a blur, but from what I recall, it was a guy out there, selling bootleg Too Raw for the Streets DVDs, you know what I'm saying? So, I seen him, you know what I'm saying, with the bootlegs, you know what I'm saying? Cover is looking a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? Straight up fresh from Kinko's, from the copier. I approached him and was on some, I've never been the rah-rah type. That just wasn't my angle, but I was stern and I let him know, hey, my man, you got these my joints, you know what I'm saying? Well, not these, but, you're selling my films, you know what I'm saying? You got the bootlegs. So, we got to figure something out, my guy, you know what I'm saying? So ultimately what wound up happening was, I said, look here, my guy, obviously you're a great businessman. You out here moving the joints. What we need to do is this. You throw those in the trash, you cop some of these joints off me, and we're going to establish a great working relationship. And that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? I figured out a way to turn bootleggers into businessmen. So I would, that's what I did. Whenever I came in contact with a bootlegger, I said, look, my guy, you know what I'm saying? We're going to make this official. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make you an official partner, an official, street vendor of the Too Raw for the Streets movement, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we did, you know what I'm saying? And me and that guy, we had a great working relationship after that. He would hit me up every couple weeks to re-up, and that's what it was, man. So, I'm sure a lot of other people dealt with it in different ways. I heard stories of guys, flipping over tables and, all that kind of stuff, but in the bigger scheme of things, they were just going to set up shop somewhere else anyway and just keep bootlegging. So why not make it official? You know what I'm saying? Too Raw for the Streets. Bootleggers and the businessmen. That's my confession.